Welcome to the paper discussion of Western Drawing second term 2018 grade 7. I am today discussing the first part of that paper. First question says that A equals, inside curly brackets they have given digits of the number 50,250. Write the set A by listing its elements. So when you list elements, you must put the letter denoted the set, and also you must put curly brackets, and inside that you can write only one element only one time, right? Then 5 0 2. You no need to write 5 again and 0 again because 5 and 0 are already mentioned here. Therefore the answer is A equals, inside curly brackets, 5 0 2. Second question they have given that find the value 6 plus 4 divided by 2. That means you have to do firstly the division. 4 divided by 2, it's 2. Then you must add 6 to the answer obtained from here. Then the answer is 6 plus 2, 8. Third question says that write all the factors of 18. To find the factors of 18, you must write several ways which can make 18 by multiplying two numbers. If I consider 1, you can get 18 by multiplying 1 by 18. Then therefore 1 times 18, you will get 18. If you consider 2, 2 times 9, you will get 18. Again, if you consider 3, you can write 3 times 6, it's 80. Again, if you consider 4 times, there's no multiples of 4 which make 18. Then 5, no, only these 3 pairs you will get the answer 18. Therefore, the factors are 1, 2, 3, then 6, 9, 18. Therefore, you have to write the answer like this. The factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. Fourth question says that when A equals 2 and B equals 3, find the value of AB to the power 2. That means AB square. Then here instead of A I can write 2. Then multiply. B means 3. Then 3 to the power 2. Therefore, if you expand this, 2 into 3 into 3, then 2 times 3 into 3, it's 9. Then the answer 2 times 9, 80. The fifth question says the subtract 2 months 23 days from 5 months 12 days. You can't subtract 23 from 12, so you have to take 1 month from this side. If you get 1 month from this side remains 4 months, then here you will get 30 days. Therefore altogether there are 42 days. If you subtract 23 from 42, then you will get this side. You can't subtract 3 from 2, you have to take 1 from this side. Then 12 subtract 3, it's 9. Then here 3 remain, 3 subtract 2, 1. Then here the days are 19. Then from 4, if you subtract 2, you will get 2. Then the answer is 2 months 19 days. Sixth question they have given add minus 2 and plus 8. If you try to add these two, the signs are different, so you have to take the difference from the larger value. Only the value you have to consider. From 8 you have to subtract 2. If you subtract 2 from 8, you will get 6. Now put the sign of the larger value. That means the 8 is larger, therefore the answer is plus 6. They says that draw an acute angle with the arms AB and BC. So you have to draw an angle less than 90 degrees. So like this you have to draw. Then name it as, the B is the vertex. Then the other two sides, the other 2 points should be A then here C, then AB and BC, this is the acute angle. They ask find the least common multiple of 6, 8 and 12. So divide these three numbers by prime numbers. So the first prime number is 2. You can divide all the three numbers by 2. Then 6 divided by 2 3, 8 divided by 2 4, 12 divided by 2 it's 6. Then there's two numbers which are divisible by 2. So divide it by 2. Then 3 it stays unchanged. 4 divided by 2 2. Then 6 divided by 2 3. Then again there's only one number divisible by 2, so you can divide by 2. 3 stays unchanged. 1 3. Then at the last step you have to divide both numbers by 3. So 3 divided by 3 1 1 1. Then the LCM you can get 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Then 2 into 2 4, 4 into 2 8. 8 times 3, the answer is 24. Ninth question they say is that write the century of the year 2000 belongs, right? Then the 2000, if you consider 2000, you have to divide it by 100 to find to which century does it belongs. So if you divide, for 2 there's no hundreds, for 20 no, there are 200, there's 2 hundreds, therefore 200. Then here 0, then for 0 there's no hundreds, so 0. The answer is 20th century. Question says to add these two years, months and days. Therefore if you add these two you will get 20 plus 15 35, but you can't keep 35 in the days. Therefore you have to subtract 30 from this and the answer you will get 5. You have to put 5 here and take this 30 to the side of months. In the months you will get another month extra. So therefore here there are 7 months, then 7 plus 7 it's 14, but you can only keep 11 months here. Then subtract 12 because there are 12 months in a year, so you will get 2. Then put 2 here and take the 12 months to the side of years. Therefore you will get 1 more. Therefore there's 3 years and 3 years. The addition of these two are 6. Then the answer is 6 years, 2 months and 5 days. Question says that 1 2 is blank 4 is a 4-digit number which is divisible by 4. Write a digit which is suitable for the blank box. So this number is divisible by 4. The number which is divisible by 4 should have the last two terms should be divisible by 4. So if you consider 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9, again you can consider 0 also, right? From here these numbers, if you put 0 here, the last two digits are divisible by 4, so you can take 0 as a digit for the blank. If you consider 1, you can't put 1 here because 14 is not divisible by 4, therefore it gets cancelled. Then if I consider 2, 24, yes, 24 is divisible by 4, therefore this is also correct. If you consider 3, 34, no, it's not divisible by 4. So if you consider 4, 44 is divisible by 4, then you can take 4 also. Then 5, 54 is not divisible by 4. Then if you consider 64, yes, 64 is divisible by 4, then it's also correct. Then 7, 74 is not divisible by 4. Then if you consider 84, yes, 84 is divisible by 4. And also if you consider 9, you won't get 9 as a multiple of 4, or otherwise it won't divide by 4. Therefore answers 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. They ask only one digit, right? Then you can write any one out of these 5. They ask how many axes of symmetry are there in an equilateral triangle. If you consider this is an equilateral triangle, you can fold it like this, then you will get 2 equal sides like this. Then this is one axis of symmetry. Then if you consider these 2 sides, you can fold like this. Then this is another axis of symmetry. Then again you can fold like this. Then you can get another axis of symmetry. Therefore there are 3 axes of symmetry. Then they ask only the number of axes of symmetry. Therefore the answer should be 3. 13 questions, they say write the following product in index form, right? Then here 5 into 5 into a into 5 into a, right? Then there are 3 5s, therefore the power of 5 should be 5 to the power 3. Then in this one there's 2 a's, therefore a to the power 2. Therefore you can write the answer like this: 5 to the power 3, a to the power 2, right? 14 question, they say that from the following fractions select and underline the improper fractions. You first of all need to know what is an improper fraction. An improper fraction is a fraction with the numerator greater than or equal to the denominator. Therefore if you consider 7 over 9, in here numerator is less than the denominator, therefore this is a proper fraction. This is not an improper fraction. But if you consider 5 over 5, the both are same, therefore this is an improper fraction. 2 over 3, this is a proper fraction because 2 is less than 3. Here 6 over 5, this is a improper fraction because the numerator is greater than the denominator. Then 4 over 9, it's an improper fraction because 4 is less than the denominator, 9, right? Then our 2 answers are 5 over 5 and 6 over 5. You have to underline only these 2. 15 question, they say that fill in the blanks using the symbols given here. Then there are 2 mixed numbers, 3 1 over 4, then 3 3 over 8. If you consider these 2, the 15th question says that fill in the blanks using the symbols. In these symbols you have to fill with the appropriate symbol comparing these 2 fractions. If you consider these 2 are mixed numbers, in here 3 1 over 4 and 3 3 over 8, you have to consider about only the fraction parts because the numbers in front of the fractional part, that means the whole number part, are equal. So only you have to consider these 2. Then 1 over 4 and 3 over 8, in here the denominators are not equal, so you have to make the denominators equal to compare these 2 fractions. So multiply these by 2, you will get 8. 4 times 2, it's 8. Then multiply this one also by 2, then 1 times 2, it's 2, then 4 times 2, it's 8, and here 3 over 8. If you consider these 2 fractions, in the denominators the both are 8, but in the numerator here 2, here 3. Then if you consider these 2 fractions, this one is greater than this one. So if you consider these 2 fractions, this fraction is greater than this fraction, therefore the answer should be like this. Then 3 3 over 8 is greater than 3 1 over 4. 16th question says that write the following fraction as a decimal. There are 2 ways to convert a fraction into a decimal. I will show the both methods. The first method, you can divide 3 by 5, right? Then because they have given 3 over 5, that means 3 divided by 5. Then here there's no 5's inside 3, therefore 0. You have to keep a decimal point here. There's no numbers after 3, then you can put a 0. Then for 30 there's 6 5's, then 6 times 5 30, then the remainder is 0. Then the answer is 0.6. This is a This is one method. Then the second method, you can consider 3 over 5. Make the denominator a power of 10. That means 10, 100 or 1000. Right? Then you can make 5 10. That means 5 multiplied by 2, you will get 10. If you multiply this one by 10, the 16th question says that write the following fraction as a decimal. Then they have given 3 over 5. To convert this fraction into a decimal, you can multiply these two to get a number which is a power of 10 in the denominator. Then if you consider 5 multiplied by 2, you will get 10. Then 10 is a power of 10. Therefore 10, then here in the numerator there are 6. Now if you divide 6 from 10, then you will get the answer as here's 10. The decimal point should move 1 to the left hand side. Therefore the answer is 0.6. Or otherwise, the second method, you can divide 3 by 5. Then there's no 5's inside 3, therefore 0. You have to put a decimal point and bring a new number 0. Then for 30 there's 6 5's, therefore 6 times 5 there's 30. Then here's 0. And the answers are 0.6. 17th question, they says that write a suitable number for the blank. You can see here they have given 62.1 divided by a number and you will get 6.21. You can see in the first instance the decimal point is in between 2 and 1. In the second instance the decimal point is between 6 and 2. Then the decimal point have moved one place to the left hand side. So they have divided this by a number which is with a 0 in behind the tens place. That means the unit place there's 0. Then the answer should be 10. Because if you divide 62.1 by 10, you will get 6.21, as the decimal point will move to the left hand side when you divide it by 10. Right? Then here's 10. Then the decimal point moves to the left hand side 1 times when dividing. So the answer is 10. In question, they say that simplify 1 over 6 plus 5 over 12. Then when adding two fractions, you have to take a common denominator. So you can make 6 12 by multiplying it by 2. Then the numerator also by 2. Then 1 times 2 2, 6 times 2 12 plus 5 over 12. Then 12 is common, therefore 2 plus 5, the answer is 7 over 12. Question, they have given P is a number. Write the number which is A less than the number P in terms of A and P. Right? And here the number is P. Then you have to write the number less than A amount. That means P minus A. Only this is the answer. Of the first part, that means the 20th question. They have given express in milligrams, 3 grams and 125 milligrams. So you have to convert this 3 grams into milligrams. You know that 1 gram is equal to 1000 milligrams. Then to convert a given number of grams to milligrams, you have to multiply it by 1000. Right? Then in here 3 grams, you can multiply 3 by 1000. Then you will get 3000 milligram. To that 3000 milligram, you have to add this 125 milligram. Therefore, the answer is 3125 milligram.